We have bittersweet news in regards to the COVID travel monitoring program. Genomic surveillance through nasal swabbing is going to be expanded to both Chicago and Miami airports. So, the good news is that it's expanding from 6 airports to 8 airports, so we will be more likely to pick up new COVID variants. Where the CDC program has a current budget of around $37 million, and they're working with two contractors, Ginkgo Bioworks and XWell, who do both the sample collection and the sample testing, where they're initially just adding on flu and RSV, but plan to expand this to 30 different diseases. This is where the bitter of the sweet news comes in, because they tried this 3 months ago in November, and we saw this.
And then we see shit like this. Sequencing results for some traveler-based genomic surveillance samples collected during October are delayed. So, what this program was originally built for, tracking COVID, is now impacted because you're expanding the surveillance system to other diseases. So clearly, you didn't expand the team to compensate, you didn't throw additional budgets towards this program, you're just stretching people that are running this program even thinner by making them do even more data processing than they already were.
Where the major problem is that they're trying to do more with less. So on the surface, it sounds good. They want to expand to 30 diseases, they're going to add flu and RSV tracking, but they're not expanding the budget, they're not expanding the team. It's the same amount of money, just spread thinner across more testing, which means that less of the resources are going to be going to the COVID monitoring. And COVID, not the flu, not RSV, is the year-round disease, the highly mutated year-round disease that has thousands of subvariants. And my other major bone to pick with this program is that participants are not notified of their results. So we learned through this program that these people have COVID and that they might have a unique and novel mutated version of COVID, but there's no contact tracing elements. Like, there should be a notification system being like, hey, we tested your sample and you're positive for COVID, isolate. Instead, they give them a test kit, and fingers crossed they catch it, because they might be asymptomatic too, who knows? But this is the major problem of bundling COVID with the flu and RSV, is that it takes away the resources from COVID that we allocated to COVID and it spreads it thin, so we have less funds available to do the COVID monitoring that we had before, in the sake of going broad. Which would be one thing if you're giving additional funds to do the additional stuff, but when you're just taking away from COVID resources, I don't like it.